let's do a brutal but honest experiment. Pull up a photo of yourself at 30 to 35. Now compare it to yourself today after 40. See? Your cheeks deflated and sagged. Smile lines appeared that weren't there before. Jawline softened, double chin. Face looks flat and tired. Do you know what happened? Over these 10 to 15 years, you've lost 15% of your facial muscles. That's 60 grams, like a burger patty. Your muscles literally shriveled like raisins. Cosmetologists offer fillers for thousands, but I'll show how to restore your natural volume in just 7 minutes a day. Follow along with me, because muscles can and should be restored at any age. At the end, I'll share 4 mistakes that 90% of women make and that cancel all their efforts. Make sure to watch till the end. And this volume loss isn't just a number. Look what's happening to each zone of your face. Cheekbone muscles atrophy, cheeks sink in. Eye muscles weaken, eyelids droop, bags appear. Chin muscles degrade, jowls form. Temple muscles shrink, the whole face slides down. And here's the frustrating part. You can be slim, watch your weight, but your face still sags. Because it's not about extra pounds, it's about losing the muscular framework. Why does this happen specifically after 40? At this age, a condition called sarcopenia kicks in. Your body starts eating its own muscles. Many think muscles are just chunks of meat. No, muscles are an organ, like your heart or liver. They pump blood and lymph to all tissues. If a doctor said your liver shrunk by 30%, you'd panic and rush to get treatment. But muscles shrink by that same 30%, and we just wave it off age. You might think, less muscle, less to carry around, right? But no, 2 youth killers move in to replace them. First, loose fat. Fatty liver replacement is a disease. Fatty muscle replacement, also a disease. And this fat creates those dreaded jowls and double chin. Fur muscle gets replaced by loose fat. That's why your face drifts down. Second killer, fibrosis. Liver fibrosis is deadly. Facial muscle fibrosis, also a disease. Muscle turns to stiff tissue that cements the face, creates creases and hollow cheeks. Now for the main secret that controls aging. When muscles work, they produce youth proteins, myokines. Myokines improve hormones, immunity, memory. They literally rejuvenate you from inside. This happens when you do specific exercises and massage. Muscles fully contract and relax, actively pumping blood and lymph. But most importantly, the muscle regenerates. It restores the lost volume. But if muscles sleep, youth proteins stop being produced. Aging proteins, myostatins, start dominating and destroying the muscular framework. And here many women make a fatal mistake. They don't just forget about exercises, they actively destroy their muscles with popular cosmetic procedures. Botox paralyzes the muscle. It's doomed to atrophy. Fillers create artificial volume, but the muscle underneath degrades from inactivity. SMAS lifting is even worse. Ultrasound welds the deep facial tissues. Result: the body patches this internal burn with massive fibrosis, sold to you as rejuvenation. The balance shifts. Youth proteins stop being made. Aging proteins triumph. And do you also have puffiness? That's a disaster for facial youth. Swelling is chronic inflammation. To block inflammation, your body, like an emergency crew, starts building barricades of rough, emergency, excess collagen. This is the fibrosis that makes your face saggy, puffy, frozen in wrinkles. And frustratingly, many start drinking expensive collagen for firmer skin. But there's already too much collagen. While there's swelling, your body won't spend resources on beauty. All its energy goes to fighting inflammation. First remove the swelling, then your body will build beautiful, firm skin. Now I'll show you basic exercises that will make your muscles produce youth proteins and restore lost volume today. Now we'll do 5 powerful exercises that give immediate results. These exercises release muscle spasms. You'll feel your face relax. They reduce fibrosis. Stiff tissues become elastic. They trigger regeneration. Muscles start restoring lost volume. What exactly will change? Neck lengthens, jowls lift. Cheeks become full and firm, like in your youth. Puffiness goes down. Hit like right now to save this practice and do it whenever convenient. Important. I left the contraindications list in the description below. Please check it if you have issues with neck, jaw, or recent cosmetic procedures. Now let's do this together. Exercise 1, deflating the balloon. We'll work with the SCM muscle. This muscle affects the beauty of all facial zones. When its structure is damaged, it shortens. We get jowls and sagging neck skin. The lymphatic and blood vessels here get compressed. This causes swelling, under-eye bags, and droopy lids. First, let's find this muscle. Tilt your head slightly to one side, and turn your chin slightly the other way up. See how the muscle shows up? It attaches behind the ear to the skull, down to the sternum and collarbone. There's your muscle showing. Hope you found it. If you can't find it, your muscle may have degraded, but it can be restored. So we take this muscle. Here it is, look. First massage it a bit to feel its structure. If it's stiff, painful, if there are hard spots, it means the muscle is damaged by fibrosis, and it needs to be restored. Imagine your muscle is a balloon. You know those long balloons? First we inhale, and the balloon inflates. It becomes firm. Then exhale. The balloon deflates, and on exhale the muscle relaxes too. Place one finger on the upper attachment point. The other thumb goes here on the lower attachment. Like this. Inhale, and on exhale, when the balloon relaxed, we press on it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And on the other side, place your fingers. Same way. Inhale. And on exhale, press. Inhale. 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 Do 5 times on each side. Exercise 2, Japanese rolling. This exercise removes jowls and shapes the jawline. The platysma attaches to the lower jaw. When it loses structure, we get jowls and sagging neck skin. Now we'll restore this muscle structure. Watch, we place fingers here under the bone. Right here under the bone. And we grab a fold of tissue. And we start pulling this fold from under the bone and rolling it outward onto the bone. Like this. Keep going. And notice, does the fold move easily? In places where there's tension, like here, when we approach the area under the mouth corners, it might be hard to roll. Work this spot really well, because this is where the most fibrosis is. This area creates drooping mouth corners, jowls, and marionette lines. Work this area really well. And same thing on the other side. Grab the fold under the bone and start rolling it onto the bone, kneading. If you feel dense spots inside, work them out thoroughly. We literally need to pull this fold away from the bone. Normally, it should lift easily from the bone everywhere. Where it doesn't lift, those areas have fibrosis. Work those spots thoroughly, pulling the fold away. Do 2 times on each side. Next technique, opening the face. What makes a young face different from an aged one? Young people can have wrinkles, smile lines, crow's feet, forehead lines. But the face looks young because it's open. Muscles aren't stuck, not fibrosed. They move freely across the face. Now we'll release the zone that blocks muscle movement. It's located near the ear. Wrinkles near the ear often appear here. This shows the zone is stuck, fibrosed, and it's holding the face. The muscles can't move. The whole face is drawn to the center because it can't open up. Muscles don't slide. Watch, we grab here, right near the ear. The tissue's right by the ear. Separate them. Like this. Detach from the bone. Detached. Roll further. Detached. And start twisting like this. We're separating tissues from the bone in a spiral. Go further. Grab. And start twisting them too. Detach from bone. Keep going. Every section here near the ear should easily detach from the bone and twist. Like this. Keep going. Removing this fibrosis. Firmly grasp the fold and slowly rotate it. Then move to the next one. Detach tissues from this entire area as much as possible. Go all the way to the temple, right by the ear. If it doesn't detach well, tissues are stuck, fibrosed. There's work to do. Do it once, twice, until tissues unstick. Same thing on the other side. Grab. Unstick. Twist. Go higher. Grab. Pull from bone. Twist. Go higher. Pull. Twist. Everything should detach easily from bone. If it doesn't detach, muscles won't work properly. They won't move across your face normally, and wrinkles won't go away. This removes all wrinkles, not just ear wrinkles, but smile lines too, and marionette lines, and eye area wrinkles. Do 2 times on each side. Next technique, smooth cheeks. Here we have the cheekbone and buccal muscles. When they lose structure, get fibrosed, become stiff. They shorten, creating smile lines, cheek wrinkles, jowls. We'll remove all of this. Watch, place the heel of your palms here in the canine fossa. This hollow is called the canine fossa, the bone. Place it. Rest your face directly on the heels of your palms. Now make an O with your mouth. Stretch your face like this. O. And you feel the muscle movement there. Oh, and we press our palms to the bone. And start making circular movements. Press down. And rotate like this. But you need to drop your face down. Fully rest on your palms. Feel the muscles there. And rotate. I'll lift my head so you can see. But you keep yours down. Keep your palms in place. Rotate. Palms stay on the face. Move up. Pressed very, very firmly. Pressed right to the bone. Face stretched, move up. Here, under the bone. Face stretched. And we keep rotating. It might hurt a bit. We're moving to the masseter muscles. Keep going, mouth in and O. All tissues stretched. O. And rotate. Right along the bone. Keep going, mouth in and O. And reach the end of the bone. and rotate. So here's the canine fossa. First we place here, heel of the palm, rest. Then we move here, rotate, move here to this bone, stop here, rotate. Then move here to this bone, stop here too, and rotate here. The whole time we're firmly pressed to the bone, going right along the bone, not superficially at all. Otherwise, we won't work the muscles. Always firmly pressed to the bone. Place the heel of your palm, mouth in an O. Rotate, right along the bone. Firmly. Keep going. Stop on the bone. Rotate. Go higher. Stay on the bone, rotate. And so we reach the end of this bone. This is called the mandibular ramus. 1 to 3 times is enough. You should really feel it. It might hurt because muscles are spasmed, fibrosed. Gradually, this pain will go away. Don't endure severe pain. Pain should be moderate. On a pain scale, about 5 to 6 out of 10. Next technique, jowl elimination. With age, when muscles are replaced by fat tissue and fat tissue is loose, it starts sliding down. And right here, this fatty tissue forms jowls. First, let's find your jowl. Feel around here like this. Find this little fat pocket. This loose fatty tissue. Found it. Now grab it between 2 fingers. Grab here. The other hand holds tissues at the chin. Hold. And start rolling this jowl against the bone. We're breaking up this fatty tissue. Swelling also collects there because fat tissue is hydrophilic, and fluid builds up in this capsule. The capsule is that abnormal collagen fibrosis. When our gel gets surrounded by fibrous tissue, let's do it again. We need to break this capsule. Grab your jowl. Find it. Grab. Hold tissues here so they don't pull. And roll against the bone. Against the bone. Like this. You can reposition. If tissues pull too much, reposition this hand. Again. You can reposition like this. Your little gel should slip out from between your fingers. And let's move to the other side. Find that gel area, find it, and move to the other side. Find it. Found the jowl. Found this capsule. Grab with your fingers. Grab. Hold tissues here so they don't pull. And break it up. Roll against the bone. And the tissue should slip out. If there's lots of tissue, reposition this hand. Hold it in place. Go like this. And pull up here. And again. Do this 3 times. After the first time, you might get swelling. Don't worry. Or tissues might shift because there's not enough collagen yet. Tissues are still fibrous. Just gently put them back in place. Now, pay attention. Doing exercises is only half the job. Now I'll name 4 mistakes that cancel all your efforts. Check yourself. Mistake number 1. Starving your muscles. You do exercises, but muscles have nothing to build from. Without protein, minimum 1.5 grams per kilo of weight, muscles won't grow, no matter how many exercises. And don't forget antioxidants from greens. They help reduce inflammation after exercise. That's why in my club, we build a complete nutrition system for rejuvenation. Mistake 2. Overtraining. Many think, I'll do it daily, I'll get results faster. It doesn't work that way. Muscles need time to rest and grow. In my club, we give a clear system of what and when to train for maximum results without overload. Mistake 3. Poor sleep. You train by day, but muscles build at night. You need quality sleep, minimum 7 to 8 hours. Sleep deprivation creates chronic inflammation. And inflammation is the main enemy of youth and tone. Mistake 4. Forgetting the body. Think facial exercises alone are enough for your face? No. Youth proteins, myokines, after squats or exercise travel through blood to your face and rejuvenate it too. So your leg muscles work for the beauty of your jawline. It's a single system. That's why in my rejuvenation club, we work comprehensively. Face, body, and nutrition. Only this way can you truly defeat sarcopenia and restore youth.